Your cleaner hates you. Oh, not in the way that she hates Crocs, Jacob Rees-Mogg, the sort of people who talk about going for a cheeky Nando's, but make no mistake, your cleaner hates you. And just because she knows the name of your dog, your guinea pigs and your husband, do not be fooled. Even when she asked after your son studying, what was it? Conflict resolution and macrame at Wolverhampton Derby or DMU, your cleaner hates you. Sometimes your cleaner wonders what it is you do all day. Given you have a woman to clean your house, a woman to iron your shirts, another woman, younger, a bit posher, to walk your dog, they hate you too. You tell your cleaner you have projects. As you waft your way to your study on the 3rd floor, your room of one's own, and what you don't do there ever is move the mountain of malodorous and mouldering mud, some homage to a long-gone undergraduate lifestyle. And your cleaner would like you to know that emptying an ashtray into a wicker waste paper basket is exactly the same as not emptying it at all, but with additional hoovering. Your cleaner hates you. Your cleaner has flicked through your expensive moleskin-bound notebooks, and quite frankly, her advice would be to not give up your day job. If, of course, you had a day job to give up, your cleaner hates your poetry. Your cleaner hates the rumpled, crumpled used tissues you leave inside your unmade bed. She hates the ring of pubic pelt around your bath. But at least she knows for sure you're no natural blonde. Your cleaner hates you. One day, come the glorious revolution, you will find yourself not with your back against the wall, but instead issued with a cleaner's car. 12, 13 years old, liable to make noises so terrifyingly expensive you drive everywhere with the stereo cranked up as loud as you can bear, while you mutter prayers to a god of poor people's transport. Please let this car last a few more months. And you will get to wear cleaner's clothing. Ill-fitting grey joggers, a hoodie full of holes where neat bleach has burned through fabric to meet bare flesh, and then you will become your cleaner's cleaner. And your cleaner will look you in the eye, and she will know that you hate her, but your cleaner, your ex-cleaner, well actually, your ex-cleaner won't give up line. Thank you. I feel that ought to come with a trigger warning from middle class. It's okay, your cleaner probably doesn't hate you that much. This is a poem about the uncertainty of certainty. And you thought you'd owned that cup forever. Victorian bone china, so fine that the rim had a ring like a bell, and you were careful, used it sparingly, remembered to engulf it in tissue paper bubble wrap, but not enough. You failed to see the flaw that threatened form until one day it cracked, and you dropped. Part shock, part minor scold, but it's hard to keep your footing when you're already on thin ice. It's not the shiny stuff you need to fear, the stuff that says, hey, slipping hazard here, it's the other stuff. The sneaky stuff that catches you unaware and makes you less than biped, and even when you clamber clumsily to your feet, you're not the same, you suffered some sea change. And not everything in life carries a warning light, even when it should, and even then they're easy to ignore, to keep on driving, shove those letters in a drawer, pretend on sleepless nights that everything will somehow be all right. But it's hard to keep your footing when you're already on thin ice. And every fall diminishes you, makes you less. Tissue paper scars on tissue paper skin so thin that the smallest jolt will make you bleed. And muscle memory pain reminds you that you will fall down again, because it's so easy to lose your footing when you're already on thin ice. Thank you. That's really that piece was written by, if you live in the West End, you might know a guy called Mark who lives in a little car park, which I'm assuming was not his game plan in life. And when we talked, it wasn't a story of abuse or addiction or PTSD, it was just lots of tiny things going wrong. So maybe certainty is as uncertain as that. The next one is true. It's a true story, which I'm very happy about. It's called Rescue Me. The Polish dog is old, a little shabby, moth-eaten, saggy around the seams. She resembles nothing less than a much-loved greying bear. My dogs are small, sometimes overawed by the more robustious play of bigger dogs. They enjoy her undemanding company, so often we walk together. The Polish dog, the Polish boy in us. And the Polish boy says, she is shy. And the Polish boy says, my stepfather used to beat her, and I see him choosing to not go there, not today. And the Polish boy says, but if you give her time and space and let her set the pace, sometimes she will let you pet her. And when we stop so she can rest, she does just that. Head leaning into him, milky eyes fixed upon his face. My dogs are bored, look around for excitement, see Indy coming through the gates. Indy spent the first 6 months of her life in a room because no one seemed to know that dogs need fresh air, exercise and other dogs. Indy a different outfit every day, lots of Instagram likes but not much love, finally rescued and rehomed the yoga teacher, and we all walked together. The boys lean into each other with easy intimacy, say something I don't quite catch. And later the yoga teacher says we are together. And the yoga teacher says we met on this park because of our dogs. And the yoga teacher says we are happy. And all of this, boys, parks, dog, all of this is an everyday miracle. But blink and you might miss it. Thank you. Hang on. In the spirit of symmetry, I'm going to finish with another cleaner poem. This one, sadly, isn't very funny at all. There are jobs in life you can do where you are so invisible. Not only do people not know your name, they probably don't assume you even have a name. So this is for those people who do those kind of jobs. There is more to this cleaner than meets the eye. There is more to that cleaner than meets the eye. That one gets up at 5, runs as fast and far as lungs and heart can bear, revels in the recognition from other early morning pavement panders, and then puts on the uniform of tabard, bleach-stained leggings, becomes invisible again. That one knows the name of every planet in the sky, and more than that can tell you why they are so named, but has spent so long on hands and knees, she fears she may have lost the knack of looking up. That one's husband's banged up again. Working double shifts, she has created a collection of childcare so complex, so tenuous, that in a gallery we call it web or DNA of every day. That one says she's lucky. In a refugee camp far away, at 14, 15, the soldiers felt she was too old to rape, so mostly she was left alone. That one speaks 5 languages, including yours, so knows exactly what your husband and his mates make of her arse when she bends down to scrub your skirting boards. That one holds a broken bird, a touch so light it's if her hands were wings, and not those red and swollen things. Fingerprints burnt off with bleach. Convenient, she always thinks, when she starts her new career as master thief. And this one's writing poetry. Verse as vicious as a viper, tongue so acidic it makes diamonds bleed. This one's writing poetry. There is more to your cleaner than you will ever see. Thank you very, very much.